Selah Marley, Lauryn Hill's daughter, opens up about her childhood, absent father, and feeling harshly disciplined by her mother, in a 2-hour-long IG live yesterday. Hey, sending loving vibrations your way. Wishing I could tell you that this too shall pass in short order. It will pass, but it's a process, and it will take time for your healing to be completed. However, you will eventually get there. In the meantime, pray, meditate, release, forgive, and focus on your creative side. Wishing you all the best. Phew, chilly. Go get on somebody's couch. These young adults need to stay off social media. Baby, get the help you need. This ain't it, this is real deep. A lot of us don't even know why our lives are fucked up. At least she looking for answers, that strength is a front. Well, she said everything to a T. Because you legit have to convince yourself you're better and you got this. So it sounds like you had a great upbringing, because you have to remember that she could have abandoned you. Discipline is what's missing in the world now. You have all that you need inside of you to get yourself together. Every day is a new journey, and you have not a clue about that pain that your mother has possibly endured. Now, it's up to you to do something different. I decided that I wasn't going to be who my mother was, but I took a lot of what she gave me in life that makes me who I am. My father is on his journey and he wasn't always there. I forgive both of them because they weren't there. I was the one that had to endure the pain. You will one day understand, walking in her shoes one day. Get some help and allow your heart to forgive. You will never be able to get back what you lost, but you can create new memories. I just want to know that your life is up to you. It can't have been easy for her and her 5 siblings not having their father, who is also as famous as their mother, around, and dealing with their mother's mental health issues, which are well documented, and mother going prison for tax issues for 3 months, and everybody in the world knowing about that, to the point where the grandparents, Lauryn's parents, had to step in. It's quite clear Rohan Marley has also contributed to this by not being involved with those 5 kids he had with Lauryn. When 2 damaged people get together, harmony will not happen. 2. Those who commentated about getting the belt was nothing. I disagree. I had that conversation with my mum later in life in regards to getting the belt and how it made me feel growing up, why I such a quiet child with nothing to say to anyone, and why when I had my daughter I changed and found my voice to speak up for myself and handled discipline in a completely different way with my child. This type of punishing does have its roots in slavery in the Caribbean. My mum told me she was brought up very strictly, so that is what she replicated. There are different ways to handle discipline. Beating child for everything or just in case is not one of them. Child abuse is very real in Black community, whether mental abuse or physical abuse, and our silence can be deafening on this matter. Just remember the UK case involving the death of Victoria Climby. And to those who say she, the daughter of Lauryn, is airing her dirty laundry, shame on you. She is free to say what she wants, it's her pain. You do not own it. She doesn't sound entitled. She sounds like young lady that had a great deal of family trauma. Doesn't trust men due to dad being missing in her life. I hope she feels some form of release and completes some form of counseling as she said she would. Bless, in peace always. Daddy issues, I get that, but dragging your mom for rightfully disciplining you, girl, bye. You need to take ownership of your part and realize she did the best she could with 5 kids. No one is perfect, but I do remember your prom pics and all the money she spent, but you say she was never there for you. Time to woman up and realize your worth, baby girl. Rushing Monica, so forget it because her mother spent so much on prom. Wow. Rushing Monica, I agree. Just like the butt whippings I got, I deserved more. Kept me out of prison. The butt whippings she got may have prevented her from getting pregnant before the age of 21. That should be the #1 goal of parents, and look like to moms was successful. Kudos. Nothing to see here, folks. Just get baby girl the therapy that she needs. Adrian Williams Strong. That thinking is exactly why there are so many mentally ill and emotionally wounded people walking around. A parent thinking that all they had to do was buy their children stuff and not do drugs, so they did a fantastic job. These comments show how brainwashed some are. This young woman was traumatized. Doesn't matter that her mom makes good music. She had a fucked up childhood, and she is absolutely correct when she says that beatings are straight from slavery. I'm so sorry she had to experience that pain. I'm glad I did not raise my kids with a belt in hand. I never wanted them to fear or resent me, and they are loving, respectful people. She may have scars, but her emotional intelligence is beautiful to watch. Not many people, regardless of age, can express themselves the way she did. I applaud her. And as a parent, I drop the ball often, but I communicate with my little people and I listen to them. Some days I'd love to just whip their asses and be done with it. That's easy. It's a hard pill to swallow when your child tells you that you fucked up. They won't be children forever. Everything we say and do is surely noticed. It's okay to apologize for projecting toxic generational learned behavior upon them. Nadine Fuller. Yes, they should. If they never take responsibility for it, should that be her reason to go the rest of her life as is? As an adult, it's still her responsibility. So many of U.S. African American women have multiple reasons to stay the same. Who wants to go their whole lives like that? So if her parents never acknowledge the hurt and pain they caused her, it's still up to her to seek her own healing. She's so beautiful, like her mama. Not shocked though, many celebrity children have issues and Lauryn has had her share of mental breakdowns. So I'm sure it wasn't always easy thinking of all the shit my siblings got their bad asses whooped with lol. Yo, but seriously, she talking about her mama whooped her ass, but then stated how she used to steal from her mom and many other things. I am no rocket scientist, but stealing warrants and ass whooping. I like to think of myself as a pretty good judge of character, and that little girl was bad. Speaking from being a mom myself, if my child do something they have no business doing, I am whooping that ass. Period. Kids get so many passes these days because this system has them thinking discipline is wrong and mentally fucks up a kid. Man, that's the biggest lie ever told. Some of the most screwed up people are that way because they didn't get their ass beat. And the same motherfuckers that have these kids thinking that their parents can't whoop their ass is the very people that will throw their ass in jail for less, or shoot their ass down in the streets because they feel they wasn't follow their commands. Trust, kids can be manipulators too. Now there may be some hurt and other issues going on here, but this ain't the way to deal with it. Has she ever thought about the trauma her mom may have faced? They need family counseling and not social media advice shit. Oh my god, she is crying out. She really need help. Someone know her mom need to reach out to her and do what's right by her. She is crying. Mom and dad help her. At some point, young lady, you just have to take Ted for your life. Because you only get one, there are no do-overs. Forgive your parents and move on. I don't feel safe around men. Because I don't understand what their purpose is. I had to pause. This statement made me cry. It's so raw and a reason for why most women are single today. I commend her for baring her soul and being honest with herself. She is healing. I'm excited to see her journey to self. May God protect her through it all. She been through hell. She pretty much saying she has daddy issues and she wants to fix that. She knows that she needs therapy too. Hopefully she will have a peace of mind. I can't relate to you, sis. You stopped getting whoopings in the 5th grade because your mom grew as a mother and found a different way to discipline you, but here you are acting traumatized. You lashed out at your BF and now you're looking for someone to blame for your behavior. Crying to the internet and embarrassing your mother is the last thing that you should have done. Self-healing is what you should be working on. I can't believe Lauryn had babies by a married man. That why she f up in the head on drugs, had kids and thought that man was going leave his wife heal. She didn't have no respect for self. Y'all call it discipline. I call it beating the shit out of your kids when the world doesn't turn in your favor. He'll cut off your parents and move on. I think they taking these whopping too serious. I got whooped all the time, but I was doing dumb shit that required ass whoopin'. I could be wrong, but I guess you have to realize some people are mentally stronger than others. Geez, sounds like she doesn't know who she is, trying to figure out the past. Just be you, sweetheart, get some therapy and take some responsibility for your life now. Because like it or not, you are responsible for fixing what you know is broken within yourself. Hopefully as you heal, you're able to come to terms with your childhood and you're able to forgive your parents for their mistakes. But you need to take responsibility for you. You want me to give you something to cry about? Girl, hush, that's what comes after a whooping. You are being extra, trying to blame your mom in every way to get your ex attention and prove to him why you are dysfunctional in y'all relationship. This would make me not want you even more. She sounds like a whiny little spoiled brat. You got a damn spanking, get over it. Some people had to grow up in foster homes. If she don't sit her ass down somewhere. Rich spoiled brat. Karen Taylor sounds like mad at mother and dad about something and making up stuff as a way to get back at them. I don't know, I am just saying that's what it seems like to me. Okay, she needs to talk with a therapist and not the public. Her taping her feelings should had been for her personal reflection. I don't agree with her action. She received all these posts that make her think she is confident in the way she feels, but that's not helping her. She will find the confidence she needs by speaking to someone trained. This shows that regardless of celebrity stature, kids can have issues. And you have to think, at what cost are you willing to strive to have it all? BC, now this beautiful girl is lost and needs emotional healing. No, she probably didn't know how it was affecting you. Now it's time you all set with a therapist to get help. Social media isn't the place. Prayers for you, sweet child. I know exactly how you're feeling. I feel so sad for her.